GMA News Online, 7th of April 2024, India rejects China's dream of renaming 30 locations in the Himalayan border state. China renames the regions and nations it occupies or aspires to occupy because of its fantastical dreams. China renamed over 30 locations in the northeastern Himalayan state of Arunachal Pradesh. India criticized the decision on Tuesday, describing it as senseless and reiterating that the border province is an integral part of India. Beijing claims that Arunachal Pradesh, also known as Zangnan, is a region of South Tibet that is under Chinese occupation. New Delhi has always refuted this assertion. A year ago, China escalated tensions by renaming 11 landmarks in the state in Mandarin. China replaced its 9- line, which claimed almost all of the South China Sea, with a 10- line on a new official standard map released in August 2023. The 10- line map shows Arunachal Pradesh as part of China. India strongly objected to the map. In December 2022, there were brief skirmishes between the troops of the nuclear-armed neighbors along their disputed border in the state. However, tensions subsided following lengthy military and diplomatic negotiations. However, the state frequently sparks conflict between the two Asian superpowers, whose relations have deteriorated dramatically after a violent border skirmish between their armies in 2020 in the western Himalayas. According to a statement released by China on Saturday, about 30 locations in what Beijing claims to be occupied South Tibet now have standard names. This is by the relevant regulations on place name management of the State Council. A spokesperson for the Foreign Ministry, Randir Jaiswal, stated on Tuesday that giving fabricated names won't change the fact that Arunachal Pradesh is, has been, and will always be an essential and inalienable part of India. Tibet's occupier is China. On Monday, India's Foreign Minister, Subramaniam Jaishankar, told reporters that changing names will not do anything. "Does your house become mine if I change its name?" he stated. China had opposed Prime Minister Narendra Modi's operations in the region last month when the latter visited the state to inaugurate infrastructure projects. India referred to the debates as baseless. In its response, the U.S. stated that it acknowledged Arunachal Pradesh as part of India and strongly opposed any unilateral attempts by the military or civilians to infringe on the region. China responded to these statements by stating that the issue has nothing to do with the U.S. India and China fought a violent war in 1962 over their 3,800-kilometer, 2,400-mile, shared border, much of which is poorly marked. Following the hand-to-hand combat deaths of 20 Indian soldiers and 4 Chinese soldiers in 2020, both nations strengthened their defenses. They increased the number of soldiers and weaponry stationed along their borders.